everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Naturel, for those of you who didn't catch it the last time. Here on my channel, I will be speaking about PCOS, life as being a single mother, an upcoming artist, and all of the perks that come with being a student at Full Sail. Along with a few other things. Just stay tuned and you'll get more of me. Before I start, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as well as follow my Instagram pages. So they'll both be linked in the description below. As always, stay tuned and hope that you like this video. So today, I will be looking at my laptop a few times simply because this specific video is all about getting to know me and who I am. I had asked Instagram to send me some anonymous questions for me to answer so that you guys can get to know me. So let me pull up these questions briefly. The first question that I had from you guys was, what's your goal or goals for 2024? I would like to say that my goals for this year would be to mind my business, keep my business to myself, and a few other things. But I can't really disclose too much information because you never know who's watching, you know what I'm saying? So you got to keep your goals to yourself, but mainly just minding my own business, as well as keeping my business to myself. So that's just a really brief answer for it. As for question number 2, it says, do you have any piercings? I have my ears pierced. I used to have my nose pierced and my belly button, but after your nose gets pierced about 5 times because you're so scared to put it back in every time it falls out, it's like, is it even worth getting it anymore? I'll wait. Yeah, I went through a long process of just constantly going to get my nose re-pierced simply because it would fall out and I was just too much of a baby to get it back in myself. So yeah. So as of right now, I just have my ears pierced, these 2. I might have like a second hole, but I rarely use them. So maybe I should start using them a little bit more. So question number 3 is a very just basic question. Have you ever been in the snow? Which is like a really I don't want to say a stupid question, but I live in Iowa where it's really snowy. We get random blizzards whenever it's negative degrees below here. So yeah, I've been in the snow. I've been all through it. So yeah, that's just that. Number 4. Yeah, by the way, I'm going to be doing 10 questions. I had picked 10 questions for the first 10 questions. So maybe the next video I make this, I'll use the other 10. Well, I think it's more than that, but yeah, I just selected the first 10 questions from the top. So this is number 4. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? I said with this question, and I would just say there's a lot of things that I've done, but I can't really say that I regret besides one thing, and that's just allowing fear to get in the way of my aspirations in life. Just allowing fear to stop me from what I want to do and stopping me from the things that I actually was put on this earth to do, my purpose. So really just having fear. And I think that's a lot of people's regret, or they wish they didn't do or waited so long. I just wish a lot of things that I'm doing now, I would have started a long time ago. This would have made a lot of a difference, but it doesn't matter. As long as you start somewhere, you're going to get to the finish line eventually. So it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. And that's period. As for question number 5, have you ever cried at a film? Yes. I am very emotional of a person. So a lot of things are just very sentimental to me, especially movies. So I've cried at a lot of films, especially kids movies. I honestly cried watching Moana. There's just so many movies that I've watched and I've cried too. The next question comes down to number 6. It says, do you only make Christian music? The answer to this is no, I don't only make Christian music. I don't just identify as a Christian artist. I also make R&B music, hip hop, rap, but it's very clean. It just really speaks about my emotions and my feelings and other things that like pretty much women that can relate to what I have going on or the things that I've experienced. Just something that's really comforting for those who are either suffering in silence, those who have no voice, those who are just going through things. That's what my music's pretty much about. And just getting a closer connection with Jesus Christ. So my first major release is going to be an EP, but it's called The Crossover, and this is just expressing my love for Jesus Christ and also speaking about the experience that I've went through. But I wanted that to be my first major release because I am overall a Christian woman, but I don't just identify as a Christian artist. So I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. So I'm glad. That was a good question, actually. Whoever asked that question, that was a really good one. The next question, number 7. I kind of already answered this question, but what genre or genres are your favorite or your go-to? I guess I didn't answer it, but it'll forever be R&B. Like, I'm a soft girl. Like, I'm an R&B type of girl. You know what I'm saying? Something soft, something melodic, something, you can vibe to, you can relax to. I just like those type of songs. Those type of beats and that genre of music. I personally like R&B just because it gives me a platform to make my pain just sound extremely beautiful. This makes my pain sound so much beautiful and allows me to realize the things that I've went through and how I overcome them and how I'm still a beautiful being. So I would have to say R&B is like always my forever go-to. And secretly, I really like rock music. So if you guys just stay tuned with me this year, you guys will get to know a lot more about me and the music that I make. The next question that I have is, y'all are really messy on this app. What friend do you think supports you the most? I personally don't really have too many friends. More so like family and like loved ones. So I don't really have too many people that I call friends, but someone I can say who really supports me a lot would have to be, y'all so messy. I don't really want to tell y'all that question. Yeah, just one of my good friends. I could say it's a male. He's a really good friend of mine though. We have our days, like we bump heads often. However, he's a very supportive friend. He's been here through a lot of my seasons and a lot of the things that I've went through. Never really judged me and has always given me like the best advice, If you're watching this, you know who you are, and I love you so much. So, yeah, but that answers that question very briefly. The next question, number 9, brings us to, what are the top 3 best compliments that you have received? I love compliments, but one that I hear a lot is that my smile is so beautiful. Also, I smell good. That's probably like one of the top compliments I feel that a woman can get. Either that she smells good or that she feels soft. Y'all agree with me. I know y'all agree with me. So I smell good, my smile is pretty, as well as me being one of one. So like, no one's like me. No one's ever met anyone like me. I like hearing that compliment. It makes me feel very unique, very authentic, very natural. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those would be like my top 3 best compliments that I have received. The last question I have here is, who's your favorite artist globally and locally? Globally, it's so many people who inspired me and have inspired me over the years since I was young. So it's very hard to say who's actually like my favorite artist globally. But like somebody I can say is my go-to would have to be Party Next Door. Like you can't go wrong with Party Next Door. You turn Party Next Door on, I'm there. I'm here for it. He has pretty much a song for every feeling and every emotion that I feel. Like whether I'm in a good mood, whether I'm in a sad mood, I'm thinking about love. I'm thinking about, hot girl stuff. He just has a song for every emotion that I feel and every mood that I'm in. So I would have to say he's my go-to global artist. So as far as my favorite local artists, it's so many of y'all, and I love that my city has so many talented people. Like, I think we're really going to be on the map here soon. A lot of people are finally coming out and using their voice and, you know, making themselves be heard. So there's a lot of talent here in Iowa. I'm just here to say that now. But locally, my favorite artist, I would have to say myself first. Simply because I just love, I love how fascinated I am becoming with myself over the time, and just how I'm progressing. I just fall more in love with myself. It's just happy to see that, you know, building confidence, not just like with my parents, but with my voice, like overall learning my voice and like what sounds good with me. It just makes me so much more fascinated, you know. Another artist I would like to shout out here would be Benton 2 Times. He's just a very authentic, genuine vibe. You know, he's a very unique artist, I would say. He speaks multiple languages, but in his songs, you know, he speaks his traditional language as well as English. So it's a mixture and a blend. So not just the people here are feeling it, but the people where he's from and the people that speak his language are feeling it as well. But if you really sit down and listen to the music that he makes, the lyrics, some of them are very relatable for a lot of people. Just speaks about, you know, emotions, love, things that are going on in the world. So another artist that I would say has a song for every emotion and feeling that I am feeling. So I would say, yeah, Benton 2 Times, and I'll go ahead and link his information below as well, just so you guys can follow him on Instagram and all his other socials, and hopefully get in touch with his music soon. So that concludes all of my questions for today. It was just a very short and briefing Q&A. You know, you guys asked me questions, so I'm here to answer them. My next video will be covering one of the topics that my channel is about. You guys can comment below what you would like it to be about. If you guys have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the next video as well. Again, my name is Naturelle. I make videos about PCOS, single parenting, being a full-time Full Sail student, as well as being an upcoming artist, and so many other things. So if you want to hear about any of those topics in my next video, go ahead and hit the like button, make a comment, let me know what you want to hear or any questions that you do have. Share this video with your loved ones, and as always, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you like this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay?